guys playing, I started seeing that other ferocious side coming out. Did you not feel the difference in what you were doing there as opposed to the crap out on the streets the other, like, when you guys were, like, playing your little songs and then, oh, my dad's here, I gotta go. All people. Now, I know the last group, there's, like, you're in that group and you're in that group. You're working with them. This is different than that. Mm-hmm. That needs other things to be worked with. Nothing against them. They have some other stuff that needs to be done. And that'll happen. And it's a different band. But this band already has guts in it. And I don't know if you know you have it. Because sometimes I just don't see it. Now, you guys almost make sense being cool. Just doing your thing. It almost makes sense. But not on this song. Not on this one. And this is not that song. Get fired up, man. Get fired up. It's gotta get fired up. This song, the reason why is, and it sounds like, because you're not gutting it. You're not gutting this song out. Right. You're not. I already know what you can do. Drive the band. Drive the band. Force him to do what he can do. Drive the
I already knew.
Seriously.
I've had this speech. It was not just Alex. I've had this speech, yeah.
I mean, and you got, I mean, right now, I don't, let me ask the question. Each one of you has to answer it. What is the point of rehearsal for you?
For me?
Yeah, make it quick.
It's to build what I'm going to do on stage.
Okay. You.
Get better.
Get better. Get better at?
Everything.
Okay. So, math? I'm just kidding.
No.
You. What is the point of rehearsal for you?
To, learn what I'm going to do when I perform and to get better at what I'm not good at.
Okay. You.
To perfect certain skills that you need to work on.
Okay. You.
Practicing breeds performance, so whatever happens in here is what I believe is going to happen on the stage. And therefore, the work that should be done in the practice room should be the
Stop
work
trying to kiss my ass.
that should be done.
Stop. You're right, but
that's what the football coach says. So
yeah,
I'm not.
Screw you, because you know damn well that whatever. You're a football coach. You don't play football, Eli.
No, I don't.
Right. So he's right, but it wasn't the answer. Why do you?
That's why I believe it, because that's what I've been told.
So then why don't you do it? Because if you believe it, then you should do it. If you believe what you just said, all of you said something that was similar. Logan, I think you're full of crap half the time. Because I watch you sit behind a drum set. Well, actually, no, you're dead on telling the truth. Because I've watched you at a show with me before, sit there.
Take out your Doritos.
So you are literally doing that half the time. You're one of the best drummers I've ever heard. Here. Not here. Why waste your time doing it if you're not going to do it full on? Dead on. Seriously. You guys can actually do something with yourselves. I mean, I don't care if you end up being lawyers. That's fine. But right now, you're teens in a rock and roll band. I didn't have this when I was your age. I looked at it from afar and said, when I get the opportunity, maybe someday I'll do that. And then when I did, I did. So all I'm saying is, if your reason for being here is to get better and to practice what you're going to do on stage, I agree with you. There's another reason you're here. It's to get to know each other better and know what he's going to do on stage and what he and he are going to do on stage. Because if you guys don't know what you're each doing on stage with each other, then you're wild cards, which can be cool as long as it rocks. But if it doesn't rock, if it's you eating Doritos, you zoning off on your math test, I just gave you math twice. You thinking about that girl, I think she's going to call me. And that might be you.
Yeah.
Wow. And you going, man, if I could just get one more curl in my hair, I look more like Billy. If you're gonna do that instead of rocking out, then it makes you want to rock each and every one of you. The other thing too is, and I said it to the last group, I keep saying it. I'm saying it as much for Rod as I'm saying it for you. I'm saying it to Billy too, because Billy's here. As long as you guys keep practicing all out, you're never going to see each other. So it's not changing today, but I honestly think that you should make a concerted effort to try to get yourselves in a circle for practice so that you can really practice this. 90% of your time, I said 87 last time, 87% of your time should be circle.
When we're in that room, we are in
Yeah,
a circle.
we're all in a circle.
Is that when you're writing?
That
Writing or like learning
Writing or just
stuff
kind of learning stuff.
where we don't need coordinate like instruments.
So maybe there's a time when this is happening that I'm just not seeing it. So,
Well, maybe it's we should have. We could make
I mean,
a
honestly,
bigger effort.
the one of the things that's a problem is when these are pointed out this way, you guys aren't hearing what's going on vocally, and it's almost this is not karaoke. You guys aren't a backing band for a karaoke situation. That's not what this is. You're a band. You're supposed to gel with each other. You got two people who are singing. You two need to be able to look at each other on vocal parts so that when something's not right, it's like you can look at each other and say, "No, let's do this," or come on, and then you're working with one another. But I definitely do think that if this is your rock out place and somewhere else is where you get in the circle and do stuff, then don't listen to a word I'm saying. But everything I've ever seen from you guys has been in this room facing forward. And the other thing that would be really great if you could do it, and I might be able to help. In this situation, there should be a mirror on this wall. Mm-hmm. That will completely change your lives. There's a mirror on this wall right here. And you guys can see yourselves. Yeah. So I'm gonna see if I have one. At least again, a little rectangle. And it's cool to do it. Get a mirror up here. It's gonna change everybody. Because there's people sitting here and they are completely in their little world. And I'm not even saying listen, last band I saw, they were in a different world. I forced them to look at each other more. You already have more of that than the other group. I've already seen it. I've seen a complete difference in you guys from the gigs at the Halloween thing. There's a difference. There's a difference in you. And that's gonna continue the more stuff that you do. We need to get you guys doing even more. I will be dead honest with you. The first time I saw the band together with him coming into it, I was not happy with it. And I like everybody here. I just did not like I didn't like the band. I didn't like what I was seeing from you guys. I knew you could do better. And especially with the ones, at least you three that I did the Shooting Red with, I already knew what I could get out of you. That was, 3 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I know that there's more there. That when pushed, you will do the other stuff. So, all right. That's it.